In the video of today we're going to take a look at the Motorola, a Bluetooth speaker, and it's called Twin XL True Wireless Portable Speakers, but it also has like a brand name, the SUB360 Base Twin. So the funny thing about the speaker is it is sold as a pair of speakers. So you get two of them and you can pair them for stereo and 20 watts of power. I do have to say they are 10 watts each and they can also be used separate from each other, I believe. So let's just take a look in the package. They also support Google Assistant, Siri, Alexa as voice prompts or commands. And yeah, you can see it here on the packaging. It's even water resistant. So it's using like magnets to keep the speakers attached to each other. So let's just take a look. So here is the manual, small paper, and then we have, I believe, charging cable. I do think they should have included two cables because there are two speakers. Not sure if there's another one. Oh, here it is. I didn't say anything. There's a second one. No charging brick, so you have to do it without a charging brick. So let's take the speakers out. There they are. So they do have like Bluetooth 5 and even like, I do think, pretty decent specifications, but something I've noticed is it is using micro USB. So I'm not sure why they didn't use USB Type-C, but yeah, just take a look at the speakers and see how they are. So the fun thing with Motorola is they also still make phones, but not officially. There's another brand that has bought Motorola, so also this kind of speakers. So yeah, it isn't really Motorola anymore, but the funny thing, if you have a Motorola phone, some of them still boot up and say hello Moto. So maybe this Bluetooth speaker will also do it. I do have to say the overall design looks very durable actually. It definitely looks like it can have some like damage. You know what, I will power on this one to see if it has any voice prompt.
Hello, Moto.
Yes.
Power on.
There is the motor sound. Kind of funny that they did include that on the Bluetooth speakers. So this is the second one. So it are actually separate Bluetooth speakers, but you can of course link them with each other. And then you get like that stereo pairing.
Hello, Moto. Power on.
And they do work together as a magnetic speaker. So it's kind of funny and pretty strong actually. So you can like put it so and it will keep connecting. I will pair them up together and then we'll see how they sound performing together. So I do have to say they have a lot of bass punch actually. It's kind of cool. And definitely with this kind of stereo separation, it sounds really surprisingly well for only around 50-60 euros. I do know that the battery isn't very big and I also don't have a lot of power out of the box. But the funny thing is, you can also use them separately. So now this one is linked to this one, and it recognizes this as the left channel. So this is right, this left. And honestly, you can do them like this as a magnetic big speaker. But if you really want that stereo separation to really work the best, this is really the best case. To just put them like this. And definitely the bass response, it really surprised me, especially for this kind of size. Like, it isn't really a big speaker. It's pretty funny and pretty small. So here's, for example, is the Flip 6. And you can see, yeah, it's really small. And even if you have two of them, it isn't really much bigger. And it's kind of funny to see, yeah, this also cheap kind of speakers, it has a metal grill on it. So even though the build is maybe not the nicest to see, it has a very decent overall quality of durability. Yeah, I'm really surprised how it performs. So let's just turn this one off.
Pairing.
Device not connected.
And then we will play the same song again. And now it's only this one, but it's now doing all the sound, of course. So I have been looking inside. I can see there are two like small speakers, and here's like a bass driver or pressure radiator. And I do think this is a very decent setup, because really the bass is going down, you really get some vibration on the table, but also the sound, it's very like really deep sounding, and really I'm surprised for the size, but also for like the price. I do have to say it's pretty annoying if you turn it on, you get that Halo Moto kind of shit or bad thing. But overall, I do think, yeah, the sound isn't bad. I will do also make a video to compare it with the ABL, maybe also with the Miva. So make sure to tune in.